Short sellers are 100% screwed, and it's kind of comical at this moment in time. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about uncharted numbers that are coming out that are incredible. Really, the short thesis is gone at this moment, but now that we do have Russia acknowledging the eastern countries in Ukraine and the futures are down dramatically, which we will also talk about, gives another green light for the shorts to continue to short AMC and a lot of other stocks. What does this mean? That they are 100% screwing themselves even more. So let's get into this information. First thing that you guys need to know is what's going on around the world as far as futures are concerned. Take a look at this. The German markets down about 4%. The French markets, down about 3.3%. The Italian markets down about 3% as well. Russian markets down 17%. That is ridiculous. You're going to see this translate into a lot of fear in the American markets starting tomorrow. And once the actual futures start to, trade more heavily around 6 p.m. today, that's when you're going to see things really start to show how serious the situation is and how red the markets are going to be. What is that? That's a green light for shorts to short AMC stock. And as we do know, like I said, that Russia does acknowledge these two separatist countries, I don't know what to call them now, in eastern Ukraine. And Biden says he plans to impose new restrictions on trade and financing in the two pro-Moscow territories. So that's that. We know futures are down a lot. We also know that Uncharted box office brings Tom Holland another win, topping the charts at 52 million. Dog grabs 18 million. So we know the situation at the box office is looking better than ever. It just got 52 million domestic box office its first couple days in theaters. So that's looking really good. But what are shorts doing? They're continuing to short the stock into the ground. 20.83% short interest of free float. 106.92 million shares that are sold short with a utilization of 100%. And now you're not even seeing the cost to borrow max numbers that are being reflected. But last time we knew they were about 3%. So why are shorts doing this? Well, because markets, they go through times of greed and fear. When you're in the greed stage, stocks go up way too much. When you're in the fear stage, stocks go down way too much. And that's what you've seen with AMC. What is the beauty with all of this, though? When you get that drastic move to the downside and shorts have made some money in the stock, that's not when shorts are smart and they say, hey, maybe we should start to cover on our short positions now. They go, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to continue to short the stock into the ground. Why do you think GameStop happened? Why do you think AMC happened twice? The two squeezes AMC happened. It was because that greed that starts to set in on the hands of the short sellers that say, hey, no, we're just going to short the stock down to $1.91 and then be super shocked when the stock goes to 20, or continue to short the stock after that. So you beat it down from 20 to 11 and then it goes to 82. Same thing now. It was at, 72. It's at 72. Why not short the stock down to $13? And then we'll be surprised again when the stock goes to 200. Right? You see this pattern coming up over and over and over again, whereas in the underlying business of AMC, it is getting much better. Now we know AMC's earnings are confirmed to be on March 1st. What does that mean? We're going to get some great announcements. We're going to get some great numbers. We're going to get everything that we know is coming, that the shorts know is coming, but the greed has set in. They're literally doing this in plain sight, and then they're going to blame the retail investors for what is going to happen. Now, I want to be honest with you guys. Tomorrow is going to be a red day in the markets, but that's what we want to see. That's exactly what we need to see the MOAS. You need to see hedge funds portfolios going down in value, so eventually when AMC does rally and the markets are still in the dirt, That's when you see the margin calls start to come. That's when the forced liquidations come, because there is no such thing as forced liquidations if hedge funds have enough money to service their margin calls. How do they not have enough money to service their margin calls? Well, when the markets go down in a dramatic way. And they will continue to trend down, as we do have a lot of fears really revolving around the Fed and what they're going to do March 16th and then even after that. Whole time, we're seeing Citadel, we're seeing the banks probed pretty damn deep here. And you've seen AMC continue to make that move to the upside with the MACD bullish. You are seeing the Bollinger Bands at about $17, give or take a couple pennies, on the 20-day simple moving average. So that is also looking very good. You're seeing really your worst case scenario here sitting at about $17 per share in the short term. We're going to get a lot of support around this Bollinger Band price, around this line that I have had drawn out for a while now, about $17 per share. So we could take a move to the downside. Once earnings come out, I do expect a big move to the upside. Wouldn't surprise me to go back to $23, $25, or $30 per share upon earnings. By all means, they are free cash flow positive. They posted better EBITDA by $100 million than the highest expectations there was for AMC. And we even have the devil himself, the bearer of bad news, the guy of mass manipulation that is loading up on AMC. Does this get any more obvious for the shorts that are involved in this trade? Citadel up their position by 382%, decreased their put position by 25 or almost 26%. I think it's very clear what is going on here. The music has stopped for the guys that are manipulating the stock. The music has stopped. So guys like Citadel, they're going to go long on the stock. They're going to hope that all of this fear kicks in and that you panic and sell out of your positions. But that is not happening, nor will that happen. That's a very easy question to answer. That's a big fat no. Anybody that were to freak out and sell out, they have already sold out now. Yeah, I bet you guys wouldn't even be worried. I'm not worried. If AMC were to even go to $13 or $10, I would welcome that. I would buy so much more shares, it would be ridiculous, right? So I think it's pretty clear what's going on. They're going to wait until the last second. They're going to wait till the stock market is in the dirt, and then they're going to wait for when the stock rallies. Then they're going to cover on their positions. Then the small guys, the mid guys, and the large guys will be forced to cover. Whole time, the business of AMC is getting better and better, so that potential downside move that you would see during times of fear is getting less and less and less. So that's my take on the situation. As far as in this upcoming week, like I said, we do have that economic data that is coming out on Thursday and Friday that could also move the markets, that they want to cause fear within retail investors. ISM manufacturing data, that is going to be at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we do have all of that big data that is coming out. ISM non-manufacturing PMI. On Thursday, the factory orders month over month, jobless claims 830, unit labor cost at 830 as well, initial jobless claims for the last week 830 as well, and on Friday you do have all the inflation ratings that are coming out. So all in all, the situation's looking really good. The numbers looking really good for AMC. And what the box office has for us heading into the future is also very encouraging. So if you guys found value out of this video, hit the like button for me. If you did not, hit the dislike button. I really don't care at this point because we're in there like swimwear. You guys that know the trade, you already know the trade anyway. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Check out the links in the description to get yourself some free stock, as well as the link down below in the pinned comment to join the trading community. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.